Hey everyone, it's Jace from Gilgum, and today we're going to be doing a recap episode for Roll for Pack. This episode will be covering May and June, and what these recap episodes will be doing is just going over all the cards that we ended up getting in our collection so far, and doing a few other things as well, so you don't want to actually miss these videos. These long form videos are only going to be available on YouTube, but I will be making a short version for the things that we will be adding to the binders today. And we'll get there in a second. So the way this is formatted is that one is completely unscripted, so I will just be talking throughout the recaps. The reason why it's unscripted is because it's kind of hard for me to script something when I don't know exactly how I'm going to react to a certain card or anything like that, and the further we get into the video, the more you'll understand why I can't script it, but hopefully I won't be rambling on too long. So there are 4 segments. The first one is the Reflect segment. The Reflect is just going over the binders, seeing what my favorite cards are, seeing if I have any favorite cards for the certain generations we have so far, and just brainstorming new ideas that I could possibly add on into like future episodes. The second part of this is the recap segment. So the recap segment, it goes over all the achievements that I had gotten in the previous episodes, or the episodes that I had in that month that we're reviewing, and this will make more sense when I do the July version, not really this month's version, but because 7, 8, and 9 I ended up getting, or episodes 7, 8, and 9 I ended up getting achievements, this will kind of have like that feel on what July will have at the end of it. And again, we'll talk a little bit more about the recap segment when we get there. The third segment is the update segment. So I'll update you guys on what you guys can expect for the new month, so for July. And what I'm going to be like testing out for Roll for Pack, or if I'm going to be taking something out, if I'm going to be changing one of the roles, or adding something new. And the last segment is the Restock segment. So I actually have, I think I showed this back in the update video, but I have this case here, and it has a bunch of different packs inside of it. Also, you can kind of see my dog right here. You can kind of, there's a bunch of packs inside of it. I will open it here. I don't know if I opened it last time, but there's a bunch of packs here. And although I don't really go through a lot of my inventory when it comes to these episodes, I do have a lot of other like sealed packs. Or not really sealed packs, but like sealed collector boxes and stuff like that I have not opened yet, and I wouldn't be opposed to opening, but I just don't want to open it randomly because a lot of these collector's boxes and stuff like that come with individual promo cards that I can add into the binders. So that's why I rather stick to the restocking in these videos, so that way you guys won't randomly see that I have some new cards in there. So that would be like the last segment, which is why these videos are really important, just so you guys know how the new rolls will go, just so you guys see the new cards I get, and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and reflect. Hey buddy. So honestly, doing Roll for Pack has been such a fun experience. I haven't opened Pokemon cards in a very, very long time, actually since I used to live in New York. And that was, I think our anniversary was like just happened, like a 10-year anniversary just happened, because like, we moved here in 2015, so June 25th of 2015 actually, so like it's been over 10 years now, and I have not opened cards. I don't even think I opened any Yu-Gi-Oh cards either. I think Yu-Gi-Oh cards was like the last thing I was really into when it came to like TCG. So like honestly, it's been just a fun experience opening these cards, being excited to get all the pulls that I've gotten, and I will be showcasing some of my favorite pulls here. So let's just go over the first binder. This is the green binder. Do I need to put on a light here for this? Green binder here. Honestly, I don't know. I just feel like a kid again, you know. So we have I don't know if it's gonna like stable here, but we have a Charmeleon here. We're not gonna go over every single card, but I am gonna go over my favorite cards that I have in the binder. I really like that Charmeleon art, and I figured that we can use the Reflect segment as to really appreciate the artists that designed some of these cards here. Like I really like the Pikachu card that I have here that has a Dedenne and Togedemaru on it. It's one of my favorite cards inside the binder so far. I think we got that during Crown Zenith, I want to say, maybe. What else do we have? We have a full evolution set for Vulpix and Ninetales. We don't have the Galarian or the Alolan versions yet, but we do have the 2 Cantonian versions so far. What else do we have here? Honestly, if I had to pick a favorite Kanto card, I'd have to honestly say the Japanese Alolan Executor. I guess it's technically not Kanto, but look at that rainbow. Look at that rainbow stuff right there. The fact that we actually ended up pulling this card and this card back to back, that was really nice. They came from the same what is it, Paradise Dragona pack that we pulled, or that we did. So that was really cool. We got the Mr. Mime and Galarian Mime. Mr. Mime right here. And yeah, honestly, it's been really fun. We haven't actually gotten the 3-stage or the 2-stage or 3-stage evolution line achievement yet. We're very close to it though. We have, I think, a Horsey and Seadra pairing, but we don't have Kingdra yet. And what else? I think there's a lot of honestly, when collecting these cards, I realized there's a lot of 2-stage mons, you know. But we have Golbat and Zubat, but we don't have Crobat yet. And yeah, that's all the Kanto stuff. But honestly, I think my favorite card from the Kanto, if I had to choose and an Alolan Executor doesn't count, then it has to be the Pikachu. So going to Johto, I'm honestly really excited to get like my first. We have no legendaries in Kanto. We have 0 legendaries in Kanto. That sucks. But we do have that that 2 blister Galarian Birds packs to open that I showed you guys in one of the episodes. That will immediately give us Galarian Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. Not the Cantonian ones, but that's fine. Let's see. We don't have many Johto mons. I don't even think. Yeah, we also need Swinub for us to get the Swinub, Piloswine, and Mamoswine one. Yeah, honestly, I don't really have a favorite Johto card right now. I'm really hoping to get Typhlosion. Typhlosion is my favorite starter, so I'm hoping to get the normal Johto Typhlosion. But we don't have that as of yet. We don't even have any legendaries for Johto either. But we do have the one, I guess Totodile would be my favorite Johto card here. And for Hoenn, Hoenn is partially in this one as well. I don't think we have any Hoenn starters. We have no Hoenn starters. We ended up replacing a C-Dot last, I think 9.5, I showed you guys. That we ended up replacing that C-Dot card, because I like that C-Dot card a little bit more. And the way I do the replacements, I do it based on a rarity. And I also do it based on if I like the art style. Mainly. Mainly is the art style, because like if it's... For example, the Pikachu. I ended up getting the Pikachu EX card, and I already had a Pikachu card in this binder already, so I was like, well, I'd rather that be put in my personal collection because I really like that art design for it, and that's exactly what I did. So technically, rarity doesn't go over like art style. Art style, most definitely, and then rarity. Oh, and then we also have the Aeron and Lairon card. So we're missing Aggron, so hopefully we get Aggron eventually in one of the packs. But yeah, there is no favorite card there. Let's see if we can find a favorite card in the red binder. Honestly, probably not. No, actually, I'm pretty sure I do have a favorite. Oh, this is a good example. So when I replaced the Tropius up there, it was a, I believe, non-holo, and now it's a reverse holo. So that's an example of me replacing holos. Yeah, I don't think I have a favorite Hoenn card as of yet. I do have Regice and Registeel, but I don't have Regirock, so I'm hoping to get Regirock soon. Yeah, no, I don't. I honestly don't even have a favorite Hoenn card. Crazy. But I'm hoping to get Absol. Like, I have the Dark Powers EX box. Have not opened it. I love the texture on it. Have not opened it yet, though. And that will immediately give me Absol EX. But I'm pretty sure that Absol EX is probably going to go to my personal collection. I have no Hoenn legendaries either. So that's kind of rough. Let's see. Any Sinnomons? I don't even think I have a Sinnoh starter either. Yeah, no Sinnoh starters. I'm hoping to get the Empoleon or Torterra. Those are my two favorites. But so far, I think my favorite card in this line so far is the Riolu. Oh, that full art Riolu right there. I don't think that's a illustration rare or a special illustration rare. is a part of this other like promo. It's not really a promo, but it's like it's part of this other like special card thing. You're supposed to get 9 of them, and they're supposed to all have one singular picture, which is really nice. You only get that I think in Crown Zenith. So that's actually one of my favorites. My other favorite is the Mammal Swine EX that we managed to pull in the very first episode. That was just amazing. I was so happy. That like ignited my spark to opening more cards, man. I've been addicted. But actually, I've been really good with not opening. Oh, we actually have one legendary here. We have one legendary in the Sinnoh region. That's Darkrai. But I've been really good with not opening cards as soon as I finish an episode. Like I record episode 1 and I don't record episode 2 until episode 1 is like set to release or fully edited and it's I guess ready to release. Then I start recording episode 2. I did that really well until I want to say episode 7. And when I was done editing episode 6 and filmed episode 7, and I was editing episode 7, I was like, well, I want to get the next 2 rolls done for you guys, because that's the last 3. The 7, 8, and 9 were like the last 3 that you guys really needed to see. And so, because I wanted to get that done, I ended up deciding to just do the collection, but the binder collection one, in like a special 9.5 episode. And honestly, that episode's doing pretty good for some reason. Like episodes 6, 7, 8, and 9 are not really doing so good in views. I'm still like in the 200s or 300s, and that's fine. But like 9.5, which is me just putting cards inside a binder, and then opening a Surging Sparks pack, is doing really well. It's at 400 right now, so that's really surprising. And also, thank you guys so much for supporting Roll for Pack. I was kind of hesitant doing this series. I know it was kind of different from me just playing fan games. And thank you guys so much for supporting the Odyssey and Harmonia fan game series as well. I did just upload an Harmonia episode today. This is being filmed on July 2nd. This should be uploaded on July 3rd because I don't do any Thursday videos anymore right now. But I will be recording my second Tuesday, or my second Tuesday Thursday series after, or well, today. Not really right after this. I need to record episode 10 after this, but later today I will be recording my new series. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, back to the cards. I have a Tepig here from Gen 5, which is really nice. Oh, I really like this. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but the first episode, or maybe the second episode, when I ended up getting the, where's my hand? Oh, when I ended up getting the Panpour and the Simipour right here, I ended up putting them in the wrong spot. They're actually after Pansear and Simisear, and I had messed that up. So, anyway, eventually I did correct that and I put them in the correct spots and stuff. But this page is almost done, or these pages are almost done. It's really nice. I ended up getting Panpour and Simipour back to back, Blitzo and Zepstrika back to back. I think that was in my first or second episode, and it was just amazing. That was Paradox Rift, I'm pretty sure. Hisuian Masculine. Do I have a favorite card in Gen 5? I think I do, actually, so far. Oh, this is Zuelis. Oh, right, when I pulled the Kyurem. I actually have 2 cards of this. I have this reverse hollow Kyurem. You can kind of see the hollow right there. And I have the Japanese version of Kyurem inside that box here. And actually, I need to, oh, there, that works. Actually, you know what? Oh, let me put this over here so that way we can look at some stuff. I mean, you guys can see it, that's fine. But yeah, let me show you guys. This is Surf HD. We are also, we're going to be switching these out as much as possible. I do have a lot of packs that come with these coins, and I do use coins in the Roll for Pack series, as you guys saw. So, this is the Surf HD one. This is what we used in June. I did switch it out for a different one, so we'll be using a different one in July. This is my bulk so far. This is my bulk that I got from May, June. And let me see if I can find the Kyurem. There we go, the Japanese Kyurem. It's not hollow or anything like that. It's just a basic non-hollow. But to get both of these is really nice. But and also I still like put sleeves on my reverse hollows and hollows and stuff. This is a single strike Mankey. I already had a Mankey in here and did not feel like replacing it in my green binder. Let me put that back. I don't think I need to show anything else. But yeah, if you guys are wondering what I'm going to be doing with my bulk, I have no idea. I just like the fact that I have cards, again, to be honest. And we have no Gen 6 starters, but we have, out of the Gen 5 legendaries, we have two. We have Kyurem and Genesect, so that's really cool. What else? So I'll put this right here. The blue binder. And I do apologize for those of you that are just waiting for me to move on. I will be timestamping all the segments when I do these. So hopefully you guys, if you guys are really interested in like looking at the collection and stuff, then obviously this segment's perfect for you. If you're more interested in like knowing the achievements and how I'm doing that, perfect for you there. And you know, same thing with updates and restocks. Let's see here. My Gen 6 card. Honestly, do I have a favorite Gen 6 card? I like the artwork here with Volcanion. The artwork right there with Volcanion. One of my favorite artworks there. Paradox Rift again. Paradox Rift has a lot of nice artwork, art pieces. So, yeah, I like that artwork. And also, that's our only legendary for Gen 6. Gen 7, I have no starters from Gen 7. Ooh, speaking of achievements, by the way. So, stuff like this, Oricorio, for example, has 4 different versions of it. There's the pink one, the purple one, the red one, and the yellow one. I ended up getting the pink one first. But I'm thinking of making achievements that are like Rotom. I have a Rotom achievement, actually. That if I get all the Rotom forms, I get like a bonus roll, reroll, whatever, one of those. I'm thinking about doing the same thing for like Oricorio. And I know there's another Pokemon in Gen 9 that's very similar to that. There's like different colored versions of those. But I'm thinking about doing that and adding those extra form cards, Rotom, Oricorio, and the other Pokemon, into the black binder. And I'm actually thinking about, depending on how many new Pokemon are in ZA, buying a yellow binder and putting Pachurant, which is the only, Pokemon that's in the black binder, putting that one in the yellow binder, and then putting any forms that I get, or like megas and stuff, in that yellow binder, and having all the trainer cards, the supporter cards, arenas, or I think they're called stadiums, tools, and then trainer-owned Pokemon in the black binder. So, and the energies, of course. So let me know what you guys think. I might do that, and then also have like a page of all the special energies by themselves, all the energies that look different from themselves, because I have like other energies that I haven't added into the binder because they're in my bulk here. But if I end up wanting to do that, I'll have to buy the yellow binder first. So yeah, I think it's a really good idea, personally. Let's see here. I think I already talked about my Gen 7 card. No, I don't think I talked about my Gen 7 card. But if I didn't, Mimikyu. This Mimikyu card, fire. Absolutely loved it when I pulled it. It was really cool. And we have Tapu Bulu as our only legendary in this game, or in Gen 7. Oh, wait, no, we have Zeraora, too. And I don't know if you guys count Melton and Melmetal as a legendary Pokemon. I personally don't. But if you guys do, then we have that, too. Or we have Melton, at least. We have Dwacky as our only Gen 8 starter. And as for my Gen 8 Pokemon, none. And for Gen 9, Florigato is our only... Oh, Florigato and Skeledirge, actually, are our only 2 starters for Gen 9. Oh, don't even have to go any further. That Armarouge card right here is absolutely stunning. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I believe that is all, right? We have the whole Finizen and Palafin line. Honestly, the Palafins are really close second. But like, this is another example. Like, Palafin has a different form. Well, this is his hero form. But like, Palafin literally looks like Finizen with a heart. So if I get that, I can add it to the yellow Pokedex, you know? Or the yellow binder. And I think we only have 2 Paradox. We have Slithering and Whirring Moon. Oh, Gimme goes another one. It has, it's, I think, Roaming Form or something like that. And then the Hydrapple EX card. Yeah. And then last but not least, we have the Black Binder, which is, there's not really much for me to show you guys here. What I ended up doing was that I put Petrorant here by itself, and I skipped a couple pages and started working on the trainer-owned Pokemon. This is the rival section, if you guys can see that. So you have Hops Corviknight. This is going to be the rival section for these 2 pages. The section after that is going to be the champion section for these 2 pages. We have Beldum and Matang for Steven. Hopefully we get Metagross. And then these are the evil team section. Probably just Team Rocket. We have a full page of Team Rocket cards, which is really nice. Tyranitar is my favorite here. I don't know how old, I don't know if I can really get like Team Magma, Team Plasma cards, but if I end up doing that, I'll probably have their own separate pages, because there's a lot of pockets to fill in, to be honest. And then, what do we got? We started a new trainer card page, because we ended up filling 2 pages, or I think 1 page worth of trainer cards, I think. Because going in the back, we have a full energy. All types of energy minus fairy. We at least have 1 colorless energy over here. And it's called the regenerative energy, actually. A special energy. We have the stadiums, and our tools are almost done, so hopefully we can finish the tool section this month. And then a full 2 pages. Full 2 pages. We have supporters on this side, and then items on this side. And normally I would count that as an achievement, but I want the Pokemon to do that, not really the trainers or supporters. So that's really easy for me to fill up, which is why I didn't do it. And I might actually separate these the same way I'm doing the trainer cards. I might do like 2 pages of trainer, or 2 pages of items, 2 pages of supporters, stadiums, tools, etc. And energies. So yeah. That is the Black Binder, and the last and final binder that we're going to go over before we move on to the next set. Oh my gosh, why are my cards... Ooh. That was weird. They were like kind of shifted. Honestly, my baby's right here. My baby's right here. Let me fix my mic. Sorry about that. So we have all the way over here the great... Focus. Let me turn that off. Did that do anything better? No, absolutely worse. Sorry. Actually, you know what? We're just going to take the cards out of the binder. So first off, we have the Great Tusk EX card. That is so bright. Will that do? Is that better? No, not really. We'll just put it back here. We have the Great Tusk EX card. Yeah, I'll have to put it right there. The Great Tusk EX card, one of our first SARs. I think I got in episode 2. Fantastic card. I don't think I'm going to put it in for grading. If I do, it's probably like a PSA 9, maybe a PSA 8. I wouldn't really put it in for grading though, only because there are some white spots here, and honestly, it's not because it's in a binder without like a hard sleeve. Not because of that at all, actually. I saw those white spots even before that even happened, and that's the reason why I wouldn't like send it out to grading, because there's white spots. I know I'm gonna get PSA 9. It's not really worth it, to be honest, for me. This is the art rare that we ended up getting for Tapu Bulu. I honestly love it. Since we already had a Tapu Bulu, I didn't change it out. Look at that. So nice. Very nice, very nice. Hopefully I'll be able to get a better like lighting setup instead of using the light on my ring of the webcam. Very nice. This one is not worth the grading price, so I don't think I'll get that graded either. One of the cards that I really loved the fact that I had pulled though was this Pikachu EX card. I just love the coloring on that. Really nice. It's not the very special Pikachu that a lot of people are looking for, but just to get one of them is really cool. So I only have 3 cards added into my personal collection that do not count towards our 1,025 goal. That, honestly, the only thing that's like kind of affecting that is the Great Tusk. I don't have a Great Tusk at this point in my collection. So that was the only risk, but I think it's fine. Let me know what you guys think. So anyway, now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next segment. Let me go ahead and do a marker. Alright, so now this next segment is called the recap segment. And for those of you that are wondering what's the difference between recap and reflect, let me pull up I forgot to pull this up. Oh cool, I don't have to go that far. The difference between the recap and the reflect segment is that on an ideal version of this recap video, I would go over all of the achievements that I have gotten. So like, let's pretend that I'm filming this for July and we're getting into August. Actually, let's pretend that I didn't actually spend any of my achievements yet, and I haven't gone over any of that stuff, right? Where is it? So the way it works is that I will go over the achievements. I will be like, oh, I ended up getting Elemental Expert done in 9.5. The level 1 achievements I got was Elemental Expert, 2-stage Pokemon, Basic Pokemon, Rookie EX, Rookie V, Double Trouble, Terra Titan, level 100. And then I would talk about the rewards I got that gave me a reroll, bonus roll, additional pack, yada yada yada. The stuff I have been mentioning throughout the videos. I'm no longer going to be mentioning those in the actual episodes. I'm going to be saving them for the recap video. And I'll be calculating every bonus roll I got, every reroll I got, every additional pack I get to open, every additional extra pack I get to open. And for the bonus rolls and rerolls, those will go into the next month. So for example, I currently have 4 rerolls that I can use and 6 bonus rolls that I ended up getting for the month of May and June. Those, actually technically I ended up getting 6 rerolls technically, but I used 2 of them. So with the 4 rerolls and the 6 bonus rolls, I can use them at any point in my August or in my July videos. In my July videos. However, if I don't use all 10 of those rolls, they don't roll into August. Whatever achievements I get in July, that will roll into August. So eventually it'll get harder and harder because the more cards I get, the less achievements I unlock, hopefully. That's when, you know, rolls will start becoming less, and I'll have to just stick with whatever I get. When it comes to additional packs and additional extra packs, the additional packs ended up adding a lot more time into the videos. And so I'm no longer going to be opening additional extra packs or additional packs into the episodes. Instead, I'm going to be saving them for the recap video. Hey, buddy. So, with that being said, let's go over the achievements. Let's go over what we're going to be bringing into the month of July. And then, at the ending of this segment, we'll be opening packs. So, let's see here. With Elemental Expert, for 9.5, I ended up collecting every single energy. You guys just saw that in the black binder. And I ended up getting a reroll. With the 2-stage Pokemon, which I got in episode 1, I ended up getting a reroll, which needed me to collect a 2-stage Pokemon line. So, Pampor, Semipour, Blitzle, Zebstrika. I'm pretty sure that was episode 1. Hey buddy. Basic Pokemon. I needed to collect the Pokemon that does not evolve. I don't exactly remember which Pokemon that was, but I did end up doing that in episode 1. Got a reroll. Rookie EX, collect my first EX Pokemon, that was Mamoswine EX. Did that in episode 1. Got a bonus roll. Rookie V, collect my first V or VMAX Pokemon, and that I did that in episode 5 with, I believe, Skuntank. So that gave me a bonus roll. And I think there's also GX, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's a GX one, so I might have to make an achievement called Rookie GX, but I don't remember it. There's Double Trouble that I got from episode 5, which is pull a duplicate of the same card. I think that was not Graffe, but Strudel. I ended up getting like a non-hollow and then a reverse hollow of it. Terra Titan was episode 4. That was I believe the Alolan Executor EX card I ended up getting. That gave me an additional pack to open, which we already did that in episode 5, I'm pretty sure. Level 100, which I did in episode 7. I collected 100 cards. The next one would be level... Would it be level 250? Because I don't want to do like every single 100. I don't really want to do that. I'm probably going to do 250 because that's a quarter of 1,000. 500 because that's half of 1,000. And then maybe... Yeah, actually probably 750 and then 1,000. And then that would be it. And then that's all. Oh, that gave me an additional extra pack, which I don't think I opened because that was during 7, 8, and 9, so I'm pretty sure I didn't open that pack yet. So with that being said, and again, this will be how it will be for the July recap, I will be opening a additional extra pack during this video. The additional... Where's the pack? Oh. The additional extra pack is... And I had my mom actually choose these, so it will be completely unbiased. But it will be the Night Wanderer Japanese pack. When I say extra, it means any of the Japanese packs. So I will be opening this today, adding it to one of the 4 or 5 binders depending on the card. And then with level 2, I got SIR episode 2. That was when I pulled the Great Tusk EX. I got an additional pack, which we did open episode 3, and a bonus roll. Then I got Intermediate EX, which needed me to collect all 5 EX cards. Oh, also, achievements I will be going over in these recap videos. I will never be adding achievements I will no longer be adding achievements into the actual episodes anymore. But you'll just see the achievement unlocked thing when I'm pulling it. So anyway, yeah, Intermediate EX. I got that at episode 9.5. Collect 5 EX cards. That was the Pikachu EX that I collected. So in total, it was Great Tusk, Pikachu, Hydrapple, Alolan Executor, and Mamoswine. Those are the 5 EX cards I got. There's another one for me to get 10, and then I think 25 and stuff like that. But that's later. Then there's Evil Teams Gathering in episode 7. That gave me 2 bonus rolls. So I have... Oh, I'm sorry. Intermediate EX gave me a reroll and an additional pack. The additional pack for today is Stellar Crown. So we'll be opening this as well. Evil Teams Gathering gave me 2 bonus rolls. I just need to complete 9 Pokemon from Evil Teams. So that meant Team Rocket, Team Magma, Plasma, anyone really, Galactic, anyone. And we got a full page of Team Rocket. That gave me 2 bonus rolls. The Pokemart, I have a full page of item cards, the blue ones. That gave me a bonus roll and a reroll. And then Social Gathering, have a full page worth of supporter cards. And that gave me an additional extra pack. The additional extra pack is Violet EX. So we'll be opening those 3 packs today. And then level 3, I ended up getting Dynamic 4 in episode 6, which needed me to roll a D4 4 times in a row and guessing the number correctly. I was really surprised I ended up getting that. But that gave me an additional extra pack, which we did open in episode 7. And I believe that is all. Yeah, that's all the achievements that we ended up doing. So let's go ahead. Where is my... Huh. I don't know where my... I had like a pair of scissors here to open the... Oh, I see it. Yeah, perfect. So, I know we're not really supposed to use scissors too much, but it makes the Japanese packs go a little bit faster. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and open them the way they're supposed to be opened, and then we're going to be adding them in the respective binders. And this is where the short form content, I guess, starts. So let me go ahead and do another mark. Oops. Actually. Alright, there we go. Alright, today we'll be opening the Night Wanderer pack because we ended up getting one of the achievements from one of the previous episodes in May/June. So let me see. There we go. Alright, so the very first card that we ended up getting is... Oh, wait, I think I did this backwards. I did. Alright, so we have an Iron Moth. A Dusclops. A Joltik. A Meowth. And a new supporter. I forgot exactly her name, but that's really cool. I'm not really used to doing it on my webcam. I'm used to doing it on my phone, so it's a little bit different. But I think we ended up getting, if I'm not mistaken, 3 new Pokemon, which is really nice, and a new supporter as well. So that's always good to start our next supporter set. Now we're gonna be opening a Stellar Crown as our next one that we ended up getting. Goodbye, buddy. If anyone wants the code card. There we go. Alright, so we got Darkness Energy. Let me see if I can send you this in my thing. Darkness Energy. We got a Cubone. A Nimble. Slowpoke. A Froakie, I think that's our first Gen 6 starter. A Marowak, so we just evolved Cubone, so we have that whole entire line, minus the Alolan Marowak. Frogadier, our second. Nice, for the Gen 6. Koraidon, okay. I think that's our first Gen 9 legendary. We have Applin. Nice, nice, nice. I think we already have an Applin. Reverse Hollow. We have Clink. Reverse Hollow. And Alcremie. Alright, alright, Alcremie. I'll go ahead and sleeve those. I think this needs to be a little bit more over here. Let me go ahead and secure those in these sleeves. Still don't think we got a complete set of 2. Oh, also, if we get any achievements while we open any of these, what's this? Yeah, anyway, if we get any achievements while opening any of these, then I will go ahead and post that on this video, and we will count that, well, during the video. So yeah, let me go ahead and put that here. That's some good new mons here that we can add to the binder. And last but not least, we have a Violet EX to open. I feel like the Violet EX is going to be a little bit harder for me to do because... Ooh. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Alright, we have Spoopa. Citadel. Toxel, so now we have a full Toxel line. Oh my gosh, what in the world am I holding? Look at that Miraidon! And then this trainer card. What in... Okay, I gotta sleeve this immediately. Our very first gold card. What in the world? Look at that gold card. Whoa! It is a full art. And I think, honestly, the centering, I think, is pretty good. I don't know how much this is worth, but that is actually huge. Our very first gold and ultra, our very first ultra rare card as well, and I think that is worth an achievement. I feel like that's worth it. I don't. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do that with because, like, again, I didn't set up a lot of achievements for this. So just to see an ultra rare, like we had an SIR. What level was that? Because ultra rares I feel like are hard to get, right? SIR was a blue achievement if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, it's a blue achievement. So I feel like this should be a red one if anything. And red ones give me some pretty good stuff. Like there's one other one that gives me two additional extra packs. There's another one that gives me 4 additional packs, depending on everything. But the fact that we got Koraidon and Miraidon today, huge. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know if I want to add it to like the binder, or I don't know, guys. I don't know. That's crazy. That is actually insane. Okay. I think what we'll do is, because again, that's the type of achievement that's not set up yet. I won't set that up right now. Ow. Since it's not an achievement that I had already set up, we're not going to go ahead and open another pack from that. But oh my gosh, we are going to get rewarded for that. And that will probably be in the July recap. So you don't want to miss the July recap. And I think that is everything for the recap. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next segment. Alright, so in this segment, this is called the update segment. So I'm just going to update you guys on how Roll for Pack is going to go on in July. And everything that's going to be taken out, everything that's going to be added in, what are the changes. I had already mentioned some of the changes earlier, so some of the changes are as like the achievements will no longer be in the binder section, because the binder section will actually be in these episodes. So a lot of the cards, like the cards here, I will be adding to the binder right now. But let's say I got these cards in the video, they will be added into probably not this, but in something like this. So like in a sealed case, so like they won't get damaged or anything like that. And I'll add them all in the reflect portion of these recap videos. The next thing that is different is the achievements, the way that's going to work. The achievements will pop up on the episodes, but I will not go through them until the July recap or until the end of the month recap. Another thing that's different is that we're no longer doing... Oh, right, the additional extra packs and stuff like that. We're not opening those up in the episodes. We're going to be opening up in the recap episode or the recap videos, so make sure you guys watch that. There will be a short version, May-June recaps that you guys can see if you guys are just interested in like the pack openings and like the new restocks and stuff, because we will be adding cards as well from restocks. But other than that, they won't be inside the actual main episodes. Now, stuff I did not talk about yet is the what I'm going to be doing for the month of July. So the month of July, you guys know all 6 checks now. It's Strength, Dexterity, Constitution, Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma. All 6 of those. I'm well aware that there are a lot more checks in D&D than just those 6, but I believe those are the main 6 stats that you can get when creating a character or anything like that on like the regular stat sheet. So with that being said, that's the 6 I want to go with. I really hope you guys like the way they work. I'm going to play around with a brand new way I want to choose the sets. So the way it's gonna work. Hey, buddy. Shinobi doesn't like rain too much, and I think it's like raining out. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of rain out. Oh, sorry, but I just dread. It's a lot of rain outside. Jesus. Hi, buddy. Alright, so, yeah, so I'm going to be rolling a d6, and you're guys going to see this firsthand in episode 10, which is why I wanted to rush episode 7, 8, and 9, and 9.5 out for you guys. In episode 10 and everything through July, I'll be rolling a d6. I'll do up my intro, you know, welcome to Roll for Pack, this is episode blah 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 blah. This is episode blah 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 blah. And I'll be doing A, and once I say that, I'll be rolling the d6, and whatever it lands on will decide which check I do. Now, the way the numbers work are based on how I release the episode. So 1 is our strength check, 2 is our wisdom, 3 is our charisma, 4 is our intelligence, 5 is the dexterity, and I think 5 is dexterity, and then 6 is constitution. If I end up rolling one a lot more than the other, which is very possible, there probably is going to be a time where I don't actually land a Constitution at all, or maybe a Strength at all, because the odds are 1 out of 6. But if there's an opportunity to really get like Constitution back to back, that will pose an issue, only because like with Constitution and what kind of packs I require for that. I think that one is the battle one, the battle pack one, or pack battle. For example, I have 2 Astral Radiance packs. The way those need to work is that I need to have 2 packs from the same set, but the covers need to be different. We have a Hisuian Decidueye and an Origin Palkia here. It makes it so where I can't just switch which pack I want to root for, because I know what's inside the pack, you know? I'm trying to do like as much anti-cheat as possible when it comes to rolling, when it comes to like doing these videos. So with Battle Styles, it was perfect because I had one with Urshifu and Empoleon. But something like, where is it? Right here. Something like these Crown Zenith cards, they're both the same thing. How would you guys know which one's which? And yeah, I can mark this with permanent marker, but like, I don't exactly have that many permanent markers to mark it with. So I wouldn't really do it that way. I would just do it the way I was doing it originally. But if it does come down to me not having enough packs for me to like diversify some of the stuff that requires me to diversify it, then I will just re-roll it and see what I can get. So I really do apologize about that, but hopefully we won't. Hopefully the odds are forever in our favor, you know? So that's one of the other differences. So that's actually the only difference I want to be doing. All 6 rolls will stay, or all 6 checks will stay the same. I'm not going to change them, but I will take notes on how I'm doing them, because I think I kind of want to change a couple. Like I kind of want to change the strength check to be more related to strength, rather than, oh, let's see, if I roll a d20 and I get this, I get the bonus. If I don't get it, then I can't get the bonus. Like I want it to be more like on that line. I want the curse for some of the other ones to be a better curse than what I'm getting, or than what I'm doing. And yeah, we'll just play around with it, see what we can do. If you guys have any ideas for how the checks, you guys think how the checks should work, let me know. If you guys have any ideas of the other types of checks I can do, like what's a good example? Like perception check, because that would be a brand new check I can add into the series. Let me know. If you guys have any ideas of new achievements I should add besides just form changes, or like getting an ultra rare card like that, let me know. I'm open to ideas, open to many things. What else? Because I like an idea for an achievement would be like getting the like a motorcyclist or something like that. So I would have to get Koraidon, Miraidon, and Cyclizar in order for me to get that achievement. You know, because technically, origin-wise, Cyclizar future version is Miraidon and the past version is Koraidon. So like it would be like little fun stuff like that if you know Pokemon lore. And yeah, that's pretty much the update section. All you guys can expect is a lot of other major changes to how I do the episodes, and then these recap videos. So moving on to our last and final section, the restock. So with the restock, again, like I mentioned before, I have a lot of like sealed products to open, and some of them come with promo cards that I kind of want to like open for you guys, because I just don't want to randomly add them into the binders. And some of the promos, or not promos, but some of the sealed boxes or products, they come with a lot of packs, and if I use that for an episode, I'm gonna exceed the time lane for YouTube Shorts. So let's go ahead and restock. We'll only be restocking using 2 products. That's it. Like I have a lot of cards or a lot of packs in here already. I have like some sleeves. I have 1 Surging Spark sleeve. I have 2 Paradox Rift, 2 Temple Forces, 2 Destined Rivals. I still have like a good amount of Japanese packs. I have loads of like this alone, like loads of packs here. That's Scarlet Violet, Stellar Crown, 2 Obsidian, 4 Journey Togethers, a Shroud of Fable, 2 Twilight Masquerades, and that's just that section. I already just showed you the 2 Astral Radiances and 2 Crown Zeniths. So, again, lots of different packs, and you guys should also know about the Shiny Fates that I showed you guys in the update video. Now, let's start opening some sealed products. The first sealed product we're going to be opening is, and adding to the pack box, is a Destined Rivals booster bundle. So we're not opening any packs right now. That's only for the achievement part. But we're finally opening some sealed products. Hold on, let me get it. There we go. So yeah, there will only be 2 sealed products at a time because I have a good chunk of sealed products, just not a lot of sealed products. And I have more pre-ordered so far for White Flare and Black Bolt. I need to dump that garbage. And so there will be more sealed products for me to add. I also went to a release for the Destined Rivals. For Destined Rivals. Actually, this is my first time opening a booster box. I had no idea how to do it. But yeah, so this is actually a really cool looking case. That's really cool. So like, do we just open it like this or? Oh. My first time opening a booster box. Or a booster bundle. And there we go. Comes with 6 brand new sealed, factory sealed, Destined Rival packs. Got this from Target, so you know they're not tampered with, hopefully. Now we got some Cynthia and Garchomp. We got Ethan, I think his name is Ethan, and Ho-Oh. Giovanni and Mewtwo. We got a bunch of Team Rocket people with Arbok, Rattata, Murkrow, and Coughing. And whatnot, and so on and so forth. I think that's our only Cynthia and Garchomp pack. So yeah, we're gonna be going ahead and adding this on over to our blue box here, which is nice. So now you guys can expect more Destined Rivals throughout this month. And I will be going to another release for White Flare and Black Bolt at my Target. I might go there a little bit earlier than I went for the Destined Rivals one. See if I can get some sealed products, just like, you know, these sleeves, and I'll add them into the box so you guys get more stuff. I haven't gotten any of the Japanese ones though, so when I have to do a Japanese restock, I actually have to go to a store for that, and I might do that sometime this month. So I have some Japanese ones and some English sets. So without further ado, let's open another product, I guess you can call it. This product I ended up getting. Oh my gosh. Wait, no, never mind. I ended up getting this product very recently. I don't know if I can find out. I actually like keep track of when I get these products as well. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. I ended up getting this product. Whoa, did I not add that here yet? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. On June 11th, actually, so very, very recently. This is my only June product that I ended up buying for $29.92. It is the boom, the Scarlet and Violet Koraidon and Miraidon Collector's Chest. This is what we're going to be opening up today. This is also what it looks like with Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley in the back. We got Miraidon on the side here, and I think Koraidon's supposed to be right here. We are going to keep this chest as well because it just looks really cool. And the sealed card, or the promo cards that it comes with. Actually, matter of fact, I'll just show you guys. Did I just scratch this? I did. I did just scratch the chest here. That's actually very sad. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm not really into, like, collecting like that. I just want the cards. So let's put that there. A pack of Pokemon treasures. And honestly, I like the way this looks. Yeah, it was Koraidon inside. Let me move my keyboard here. This is a very long video. I do apologize about that, but honestly, these are going to be kind of long. There we go. Wow, this is all over the place. All over the place. Alright, so first things first, we got ourselves a Sprigatito card that was just pushed around. We got Sprigatito. So there we go. We got another we got another starter Pokemon today, a Gen 9. We also ended up getting, is this card bent? Oh my gosh, this card is bent. Very upset about that, but it's whatever. Relax. This card is unfortunately bent on the sides here. You can kind of see that right there, but it's okay. What happens when you don't open the products right away and you want to just save it? It is a Quaxly card right there. Honestly, out of all three, I kind of like Sprigatito more. That was the starter I chose in Scarlet and Violet. Unfortunately, Quaxly got hit. Quaxly got hit pretty bad. And then it is the last and final card, which is, of course, Fue Coco, our Fue Coco card. I don't know where these are from. PAL. I don't know what that stands for. But we ended up getting 3 new cards from opening the set. All 3 will be added into our binders, so we don't have any of those. And we also ended up getting a little thing for you guys. There you go. Code card. Oh! This also came with a coin. We got a Miraidon coin. So when you get this, you have the opportunity to get a Koraidon coin or a Miraidon coin. I ended up getting Pokemon Scarlet, so I was hoping for a Koraidon, but ended up getting Miraidon. Not bad. We'll just add it to the blue thing right there. Alright, so let's go over the packs, or let's go over everything else that we got before the packs. So we also ended up getting some stickers. This is our second sticker set. Our first sticker set was the, what did I end up getting? Oh, that Vibrant Paldea Mini Tin. We ended up getting stickers here. Yeah, this Ceruledge and Goomy sticker right here. Or, yeah, right here. Yeah. And now we have this one. That's really cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with these stickers. I might add them into something. I really don't know yet. And we also have the Fuecoco, Quaxly, and Sprigatito stickers right here. Really awesome, really awesome. We have even more stickers. Koraidon, Miraidon, Sprigatito. And then another set of stickers. Fuecoco and Quaxly. And we also have, well, this is very small. A mini binder. I guess they're tops, right? Yeah, they're tops. You know, little stuff we can add here. I don't know if I'll ever really use this. I kind of figured that they were gonna be like top load. You know, put them at the top. They're really bad for cards if you put them at the top like that. Why is this opening? So I don't know if I'll ever use this. What the heck was that? Oh. Yeah, never mind. Don't know if I'll ever use this, but I think it's cool. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be, but I think it's cool. If anything, I might put my Japanese cards in this one instead of keeping my Japanese cards in my binders if I can replace them. Because I also want to replace the Japanese cards with the English cards, so I might do that. I will not be putting my Miraidon one in there. My Miraidon EX is going straight to my special binder if I need to, of course. But yeah, so that is everything in this tin. Nothing else is in here, minus some packs. So let's go over the packs that we got. I thought I put all of these back in here for organization purposes. My binder. Yeah, we'll figure out something like that. Alright, so the first set of packs we ended up getting are the Paldea Evolve is being added to the July bank. So we have a Paldea Evolve pack, a Scarlet and Violet pack, and a Silver Tempest pack. This is actually the first Silver Tempest pack I've seen of Regieleki. That's pretty cool. And there are 6 packs in total, by the way. More of the same, Paldea Evolve, Scarlet and Violet, and then Silver Tempest. This one I've seen. So yeah, so we got 6 packs in total from this collector's bin or tin, plus these 6 Destined Rivals that we just opened. So we will be adding all of that into the black box. And that is everything. Now we have to add them all to the binders. Alright, let's go ahead and start adding them all to the binders. This part won't take long at all. Alright, so the cards that we'll be adding into the green binder will be the Slowpoke that we just ended up getting, the Cubone, and the Marowak, alongside the Meowth card, yeah, because I don't think we have a Meowth here. We don't have a Meowth, so those 4 cards will be being added into the green binder, and the only 4 cards being added to the green binder. In the red binder, we will be adding I don't think we have a Dusclops, so we'll be adding Dusclops into the green binder, or the red binder, I mean. Yeah, Dusclops is 356. So yeah, we don't have Dusclops. We have Duskull, so we'll be adding Dusclops into the green, to the red binder. And then we got some Gen 5 mons to add as well. So we have a Joltik, which is 595, which I don't know if I have Joltik. And we have Clink, which is 599. We do have a Joltik, and actually it's the same exact Joltik. So we will not be adding Joltik at all, just the Dusclops. So Joltik is going into bulk. And then the Clink, we also have a Clink. However, this Clink is a hollow, so we will be adding that Clink, and we'll be taking out the Clink that we already have, which is this Clink. So that Clink is being replaced and going to the bulk, while we add this Clink into the binder. There we go. That just got added. And then we got some Gen 6 mons, such as Froakie and Frogadier, being added into the binder. But that will be later once I add that into my collection thing. Because I have like a little collection. I use the an app that another YouTuber had told me about called Collector. I used to use Rare Candy. I still kind of use Rare Candy a little bit, but I mostly use Collector to like keep all my collection in one place, to keep it all noted and everything. So if you guys, actually, let me take this Clink back out. If you guys need an app to utilize for your collection, I would suggest Collector or Rare Candy. Those are the only 2 apps I'm familiar with. You can use TCG Player. I don't really know if it has a collection thing. It probably does. But those are the only 2 apps I've ever used. So links of those will be in the description as well. Alright, so yeah, I do need to add this to my collection. So I can't really add that yet, but we will do that in a bit. Alright, and the next thing we got going on for ourselves is the blue binder. So within the blue binder, we got some Gen 8 mons, no Gen 7s. Wait, did I talk about? Oh wait, no, I completely skipped Gen 6. We have a Gen 6 mon to talk about. Completely ended up skipping that. Hold on. Actually, oh, I forgot. We're also adding Spupa into the red binder. Forgot to add that. There we go. And in the blue binder now we're a little bit more caught up. We got some Gen 8 mons. No Gen 7 at all. For Gen 8, I'm pretty sure we ended up getting nothing there actually. Yeah. Nothing there. We ended up getting Toxel, so we'll be adding Toxel into the collection here into the binder, which completes our Toxicity. We will also be changing the Applin that we have in the binder for this reverse hollow Applin. So that's what we'll be doing there. We also have an Alcremie that we'll be adding, which is number 869. I don't think we have an Alcremie. We do not. So Alcremie will be added into the binder. And then I think that covers all of our Gen 8 Mons, and so we're going on to Gen 9. For Gen 9, we will obviously be adding all of these new ones, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley. We only need Meowscarada to complete our Sprigatito line, which is really cool. And we need Croclord, I believe, to complete our Fuecoco line, so that's really nice. For... who's next? I think a Nimble is next. Nimble is number 919. Do we have a Nimble? We do not have a Nimble, so the Nimble card will be added as well. And I believe Satotl we don't have either, right? That's 974, so I don't think we have a Satotl. We don't, so Satotl will also be added as well into the mix, which is nice. And we get to add another Paradoxmon, which is Iron Moth. We already have Slithering and Roaring Moon, so we get to add Iron Moth to it, which is really cool. And we get to add our first set of legendary Pokemon in Gen 9, being our Koraidon. And I am indeed adding the Miraidon EX Ultra Rare card into the binder. So we'll be doing that. And I believe we will, I think we have like maybe 2 cards for the black binders. They're both supporter cards. So I think this starts the new page for supporters, right? Yeah, this will start the new page for supporters, and that will be this character and this character. So those will be 2 brand new pages. Is that any duplicates right there? No duplicates. Cool. So that's something that we will be adding. Wait, organize this properly, because everything's all over the place. And, and we have a Darkness Energy, which it's a dupe, so that will be going into bulk as well. But anyway, I think that is everything. And we have nothing to add in our personal collection. Honestly, I would love to add the Miraidon, but we are not going to be adding the Miraidon, unfortunately. I feel like it's kind of nice getting both of them at the same time. I didn't want to split them up either. So if we end up getting a Miraidon in the future, I will probably replace the 2 and put this one in my collection, which is probably what I should have done with Great Tusk. But I was just so excited to see the SAR. Anyway, that's going to actually conclude this recap video. The next one will be a lot shorter because I don't have to explain as much. Right now I'm filming for about 1 hour and 16 minutes, and so hopefully this video will be vastly shorter, because I do have to edit this down as well, and then release this tomorrow. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, sub the channel, and I will see you guys in the next Roll for Pack episode, which is episode 10. Peace.